Good morning, guys. We are starting our week 2 in our new reader, and we are doing extended read 1, which is Green Transportation Solutions. So, looking at our title, we have this word green, transportation we're pretty familiar with, and solutions. So, taking what we've already studied so far, and I think we've already used this word green a little bit, but in the last story we used the word clean a lot. So green is something that is going to benefit our environment. So green solutions we're focusing more on environment, and things that are, I'm going to say, safe for the environment. Okay, transportation has to do with how we travel, and solutions are ways we fix a problem. So we're really focusing on how to fix problems that deal with how we travel to make the environment safer and cleaner. And as we read through this, you're going to see lots of pictures that will also show you some of the effects of pollution to our environment, as well as some graphs and things to help us understand too. So today we're just looking for key details and facts that have to do with our article. We're going to read pages 12 through 14. Americans own around 250 million cars. Nearly one for each person. I'm just highlighting that because that to me is like, wow. That's a lot of cars. A typical car travels an average of 19,000 kilometers or 12,000 miles per year. That's equal to going halfway around the world. Covering that kind of territory takes a lot of energy. Most of it comes from burning oil and gas. You guys probably know that. You've filled up the car at the gas station with mom or dad before, or grandma or whoever. These fuels, called fossil fuels, are in a limited and dwindling supply. We have a lot of good words here. We have fossil fuels, and we have the definition. These fuels, meaning oil and gas, are in limited and dwindling supply. So this is a great use of a synonym to understand the meaning of limited. It's dwindling, okay? That means it's going away. So this lets us know that fossil fuels are renewable or non-renewable. Renewable or non-renewable. They're dwindling and they're limited. They're going away. That's right. They are non-renewable. And we've learned that in our readings from last week. Burning fossil fuel also produces air pollution, such as when a truck belches a cloud of black smoke. Even worse, burning fossil fuels releases carbon dioxide, a gas. Another great example right here in our definition. Our definition is right here in the story. They tell us it's a gas. Carbon dioxide and other gases float high into the sky. They trap the sun's heat like a greenhouse and raise the planet's temperature. This is called global warming. So here's our definition for global warming. The result is climate change, which has been linked to extremes in weather, such as droughts, hurricanes, and other weather-related disasters. So we know this paragraph here is about global warming. And the effects of global warming, what they do to our environment. Fortunately, environment-preserving green technologies are being developed. Sounds like a possible solution to a problem. Some of these technologies reduce or replace fossil fuels burned by cars. Other technologies lower people's dependence on cars. So some reduce or replace fossil fuels, others lower people's dependence on cars. So we have one way it helps solve a problem, two ways it helps solve a problem. Green cars. So anytime, guys, in the middle of a story where we have this bold print label, that is a subheading. And it lets us know that green cars is what we're about to read about. Okay, so it's kind of like a main idea. In a June 2013 speech, President Barack Obama said, "I'm announcing a new national climate action plan to keep the United States of America a global leader in the fight against climate change." He called for a new minimum gas mileage standard of 23.2 kilometers per, I guess this is per gallon, because we have here, see, Dr. Acey's not real sure what this kilometers per liter, since that's metric, or 54.5 miles per gallon by 2025. That's about twice what most gas-powered cars get now. He also encouraged further development of battery-powered and hybrid cars that run on gas or batteries. Both types of these green cars are already on the roads. And down here we have this great chart that shows us the pluses and minuses, or pros and cons, of a battery-powered plug-in car versus a hybrid car. So we have a really great chart down here to help us understand how they will help the environment. At the top of page 14, we also have a picture with a caption, "Piedmont Biofuel turns used cooking oil into truck fuel." Wow, it's another wow. This company collects the grease from restaurants and converts it to clean-burning biodiesel. That's pretty amazing. All right, renewable fuels. So now we've read about green cars. Now we're going to read about renewable fuels. And we know that renewable means it can be no, that's not what I'm saying. Renewable means it doesn't run out. It makes itself new. It's able to make itself new again. That's how we break down that word, renewable. We did that last week. Running cars with green fuels, such as biodiesel or ethanol, may be a better choice than using fossil fuels. Biodiesel fuel is made from soybeans, palm oil, and other plants. So biodiesel is made from plants. Ethanol is used from corn, or is made from corn and sugar, unlike fossil fuels. So here we're going to find out how they're different, that comparing and contrasting. Green fuels use renewable sources. They also emit, so we have renewable sources, we have fewer greenhouse gases. According to the Renewable Fuels Association, using ethanol in place of gasoline helps to reduce carbon dioxide emissions by up to 30 to 50%. That's a lot. The Oregon, and I'm going to underline this because you know how when we're giving facts and we're using text evidence, here's their data, and here's more data. The Oregon Department of Environmental Quality found that ethanol reduces greenhouse gases by up to 80%. Biodiesel has some other advantages. It doesn't catch fire as easy as gasoline, so it's safer. Another benefit is that its exhaust smells like popcorn. Ha ha ha, that's funny because that really matters, huh? If it's made from corn, I guess it would. Cars that have diesel engines can run on biodiesel fuel. So diesel engines, those are big trucks, 18-wheelers, or even big trucks like dually trucks. Most cars, however, need to be converted or changed There's the meaning of the word converted, using a synonym, or changed to handle renewable fuels. So that means we can't put a renewable fuel sometimes in just a regular car. It has to be converted in order to be able to use these renewable fuels. That's doable for a few $1,000s. But solutions for one problem, ooh, this is important. Solutions for one problem often lead to, guess what, guys? Yep, new problems. As crops are turned into fuels for cars, food prices could go up. So here's a new problem that could be created by solutions to another problem. All right, we are stopping here today, and we will discuss this in further detail during reading. I didn't say the code word. The code word today is going to be to come to class with bunny ears. So put bunny ears on your head, and I will see you in class in a little bit.